Good morning, everybody. I'm T-Lish, and you're watching Coffee and Clicks. Um, I just wanted to thank everybody that's viewing on YouTube, at home, or wherever you are viewing Coffee and Clicks and tuning in every so often. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you enjoy my content and enjoy today's episode of Coffee and Clicks. Hi, I'm T-Lish, and you're watching Coffee and Clicks. Today we're joined by my close friend Matt Russo, also known as Mo Sizlak. He's a big Simpsons fan. Also, he is a new player, and I've been teaching him the game of HeroClix. He's very excited to learn how to play, and today we're going to be doing a double brick unboxing. So he's been buying a lot of product, and I've been encouraging him because we're going to be doing a lot of clicks playing in the very near future. And he bought a brick. Actually, he bought a case of Spider-Man Venom Absolute Carnage, and so he saved one of the bricks, and I have a brick as well, and we're going to be doubly brick unboxing both bricks today for you viewers at home. So Matt or Sizlak, Mo Sizlak, Matt, would you like to introduce yourself or talk a little bit about yourself?
Yeah, my name is Matt. I've known Tony for quite a number of years, and he knew I used to read comics, and he told me, I kept saying, no, 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 I don't want to play. Pandemic happens and stuck in the house. I'm like, I'll give it a try. So I've been playing since early June with the Fantastic Four set and the Captain America set, learning. And I'm excited about this set. My favorite comic book character is the Punisher, just because he's normal-ish. My advice to new players is learn basic moves first and then start to learn the skills. Because if you try to learn everything at once, it gets a little confusing. And as much as playing online is a good venue, I learned more in that one tournament we had in your house, that little tournament, because we were coaching through. I learned more hands-on than I did online.
Yeah,
So
absolutely, it's people. I mean, and you know that's tough to do because of COVID and social distancing. But you know, as you know, a lot of people are a lot of venues are opening up their stores to in-person gameplay with masks and things like that, and so it's a lot. It's definitely a lot more fun to play online. No, sorry, it's a lot more fun to play in person. While online play is super fun, but it is a lot more fun to play in person, and it's better to learn that way. But yeah, so I totally agree with you. Yeah.
the only advice other advice I would have is don't do what I did and just jump into the deep end and buy cases upon cases. Maybe buy one set and learn the basics with one set, because trying to juggle two, now three sets, and try to mix and match and get the teams and the bonuses and stuff, it's a lot. Not gonna lie, it's a lot. So stick maybe with one, learn it, and then you can start adding.
Yeah, it can be overwhelming, but you know, once you get it, you know, it's a slow learning curve. It definitely is a slow learning curve, this game. Yeah. So, you know, let's get right into the unboxing and see what we get, and we can talk about it. And I also have pulled up HC Realms, so I'm gonna share my screen ahead of time. Well, no, I don't have to do that. Yeah. I'll share my screen when it comes time to look at HC Realms. Let me just test it out. Yep, there we go. So we can look at HC Realms when it comes time to do that. Okay. So
So the rules is we're going to open one and pick one, or we're going to show all of them.
No, we're gonna pick one. If we're gonna pick one from each booster to look at, just in the interest of time. But if there seems to be two that interest us in one booster, like if we're like, oh, we really want to look at two of them, then we can look at two. It's okay. All right, like we'll play it by ear.
I'm hoping a chase is in this one because I did open one case or one brick already and it did not have a chase in it.
Well then, if it was from a case, then you're pretty much guaranteed a chase from this second brick, unless you get extremely unlucky. But I'm pretty sure.
Well, you saw the way I rolled.
And I'm interested in seeing what chase you get. I only bought a brick, so I may or may not pull a chase. I might pull a prime, so we'll see. But if not, I'll just have to get another brick. You know, that's how it goes.
Fortunately, I might, if I don't get a chase, I might agree with you and have to buy another one.
So do you want to do the honors, Matt? Do you want to open first?
Yeah. I'm going to go the way the guy on that thing did. I'm going to go with this side first. I'm going to open it on the lefty side. Okay, here we go. Okay, let's see. One side. Okay, let's see. Which one? Okay, so I have I'm going to go with 2 for 1. Just because they are very similar.
So Matt, read me what you have.
Okay, so I have Iron Fist, Steel Serpent, Carry-On, Hammerhead, and a Carnage minion. So because this is absolutely Carnage one, I will take the Carnage minion. And I have to say, the detail even on the Iron Fists.
So you may want to look at Carry-On, actually. That's the rare that you have in that pack, I think.
Okay, there he is. And here is his card. He has maximum carnage. Once per turn, when Carry-On hits, after resolutions, deal 1 penetrating damage up to 2 opposing characters that weren't hit but are adjacent to a hit character. Drain until you're dry. When an adjacent character begins a move, after resolutions, you may place Carrion adjacent to that character. Rotting Touch, poison. When Carrion uses it and damages an opposing character, after resolution, he deals 1 penetrating damage to each adjacent opposing character. So this seems like this would be good if your opponent likes to stack people next to each other.
Yeah, definitely. So that Rotting Touch, power is an attack power, right? And yeah, it has poison. So if you happen to be adjacent, you can use poison there. If your opponent likes to stack people next to each other, exactly right. So he deals one penetrating damage to each adjacent opposing character. Yeah. Good. And also that trait, Drain You Till You're Dry, when an adjacent opposing character begins a move, after resolutions you may place Carry-On adjacent to that character. So let's say you're adjacent to somebody already and poisoning them, then they try to break away and they move and they break away. Now you can, after resolutions, place him next to them. So it's like impossible to break away from him.
Game question. If you roll a breakaway and he's next to you, he just follows you?
He just follows you. Yeah, after you roll breakaway, you move away from him, and then after resolutions, he's placed adjacent to the character that broke away.
Okay. These are the little things that once you learn how to play, you gotta notice these little things. This is what I was saying. Like learn the major moves first, and then the details after.
Yeah.
All right.
So that is Carrion, and he is a rare. Okay, he's designated. You can tell he's a rare because he has that silver background behind his picture, and also on the tab, the silver tab. So yeah, that tab is silver, so that means that he's a rare. And also in his picture behind his face, it's silver. Yeah, so it's like a silverish gray. That means he's a rare. Okay. All right, now it's my turn.
All right.
Let's see what we got. I don't know if you guys saw Matt's knife, but it's way better than my knife.
I didn't show him yet. I will.
Okay.
It's very Punisher-esque.
Okay, so we have in this booster we have Harry Osborn, Tombstone, Norman Osborn. Ooh, we have a Red Goblin. That's a cool sculpt, and we have a Deathlock.
You got the Deathlock.
So I think that the super rare is the Red Goblin. So we have to take a look at Red Goblin. He doesn't come with any equipment, but I went to a sealed tournament today and I already pulled pumpkin bombs. I pulled the Green Goblin with pumpkin bombs, so I can use the pumpkin bombs with him. Right, so let's look at Red Goblin. So first I'll show you his sculpt. So you can see what he looks like. Look at that guy.
Oh, that one is cool.
It's kind of out of focus, but... Whoa. Alright. The Red Goblin. So technically, I don't know if you know Red Goblin in the comics, Matt?
I do not.
It is...
Spider-Man was never one of my favorites.
It's a brand new... it's not brand new, but it's one of the newer storylines where Green Goblin gets the Carnage symbiote.
Oh, that's why he's red.
He becomes the Red Goblin.
And I happen to have my other, because, like you said, I bought a case, so I have 2 bricks. I do have, I'm not going to show you the character, but this is the pumpkin bombs he's talking about.
Oh, you have it too?
I didn't get a Red Goblin, but I got, I'm not going to share it. I just knew you said pumpkin bombs, and I knew I had it, so I wanted to show it.
Yeah. All right, so let's look at Red Goblin. I'll share my screen. Red Goblin, so we could both see it together. Red Goblin's a super rare. I don't see him. Red Goblin. You got it's a Red Goblin right here. There we go. So he is 110 points. He has he may start the game with pumpkin bombs or Carnage symbiote, equipped at no cost. If you so he could be either 110 or he could be 50 points. So at 110, if you paid 110 points, you can equip both and may start the game with both equipped. So the Carnage symbiote and the Pumpkin Bombs. He has Steel Energy. Opposing characters with the Spider-Man family keyword decrease their D6 roll for super senses by -1. So that means like pieces like that Spider-Man that succeeds on a 4 through 6. Now he succeeds on a 5 and 6 instead of a 4 through 6.
Oh, okay.
And then the symbiote armor is invulnerability. Red Goblin can reduce penetrating damage, which is always good. So if you have something with penetrating damage, now it can be reduced. That's his defense power, symbiote armor. He has really good stats: 12 attack, 12 movement, 11 attack, 12 movement with charge, 11 attack with blades, claws, fangs, 18 defense with that defense power, that invulnerable. And then he has a damage power. Everyone you ever loved, Parker, they're all dead. Exploit weakness: when Red Goblin KOs an opposing character after resolutions, opposing characters that share a keyword with the KO'd character modify combat values -1 until your next turn. And that's all combat values, so speed, defense, attack, and damage.
Okay, you answered my question. I was going to say, that's everything.
Yeah, and range. Also, all combat values.
Okay. Wow.
Go -1 for 1 turn. But that's when he KOs someone. So let's say you're playing against a theme team and you KO somebody. Now everybody gets -1.
Okay.
Okay, so that's really good. He's a good character, and you can see he's got that alternate dial for just in case somebody secret identities into him. He's got that secret identity dial.
Okay.
All right, it is your turn.
So since you asked, I'll use the Castle-esque one. All right. So I have. Remember what we were talking about? That's the one I'm going to go with. I'll save that one for last. I have Black Cat, Mary Jane Watson, She-Venom, Bombshell, and the one we joked about, Venom Groot.
Oh, Venom Groot. Let's take a look at Venom Groot for sure.
That is the one. That is the one I was going to pull out because we joked about that before the set came out, that they made a little Venom Groot.
That's a great piece. So let's take a look at Venom Groot. I'm gonna share the screen. We'll take a look at it on HC Realms.
All right. So he has the symbiote, plasticity and shape change. I can call in help from the Venomverse. When Venom Groot hits an opposing character, if no character has been placed this turn, after resolutions, you may roll a d6, a 3 through 6. Place another friendly character whose name includes Venom adjacent, and regrown from a twig and from a drop. When Venom Groot is KO'd, instead of putting him in your KO area, turn him back to click number 1 and put him on this card. This game, when another friendly character uses call in help from the Venomverse and succeeds, they may instead choose to play Venom Groot from this card. He's scored each time. And then the last one is Fly Traps and Vine Snares. When an opposing character is placed within 4 squares of Venom Groot, choose one, modify that character's attack -2 this turn, or after resolutions, deal that character 1 penetrating damage. If that character occupies printed hindering terrain, choose both.
Very nice.
So the spy team that I ran up against, that would be good.
What do you mean? Why? Why?
With the hindering, if they're hiding and sneaking with the stealth, if they're in it, I get to use both.
So the way that works, the fly traps and vine snares, is if somebody's placed within 4 squares of Venom Groot. So you know those retaliators pieces that we were using?
Hmm.
Where like
I
you
do.
just take it and put it on the map, you just place it, right? So if you place it within 4 squares, so if you just take something and you place it within 4 squares of Venom Groot, now it's taking 1 damage. Anything that's placed within 4 squares of it.
I'm gonna try to get this close, but I don't know if you can see it. But this is cool.
Yeah, no, it's a really.
This is a very cool one.
And also he has stealth and he's got poison and he's only 35 points. He's very cheaply costed, so you can include him on a team very easily for 35 points. Yeah, he's good. He's really good. All right. I'm going to go next. Alright, well, it looks like we got something here. A dimensional watch. Okay. Alright, looks like we got Black Widow, Ghost Spider, She-Venom, Mary Jane Watson, and Gwen Stacy. And Mary Jane, let me tell you, Mary Jane Watson's really good in sealed. She's the paparazzi. She makes these little paparazzi tokens, and it's ridiculous. You can push them to use incapacitate, and then yep. So you can make them incapacitate and then keep pushing them to die and then make them over again. That was it's pretty cool. But we're gonna look at Ghost Spider because she's a rare, so we'll look at her. Show you her sculpt. There's Ghost Spider. Or I think it's Spider.
Oh, that one is cool.
Spider Gwen, right?
I was about to say, isn't that Spider Gwen?
Yeah. They call her Ghost Spider. And she comes with a dimensional watch. This is the dimensional watch. So Spider-Gwen. Ghost Spider. Ghost Spider.
Now, if I remember, they hinted at her in the first of this rebooted one, the rebooted Spider-Man. Like the one girl had the white and the black like spider.
In the cartoon, in the cartoon movie.
No, in the I'm drawing a blank on the new Spider-Man. The newest Spider-Man, the first movie, they hinted at the one girl. She had the dress on.
Oh, Matt, you have your laptop plugged in, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Why, is that a problem?
Just making sure. Just making sure we don't lose power. Losing power. All right, so let's take a look at Ghost Spider. All right. Ghost Spider is Spider-Man team ability. 5 range with 2 targets. 11 movement with a special power called You Don't Get to Like My Haircut. She has 11 attack with telekinesis, 18 defense with super senses, 3 damage with probability control. So that's pretty good. She's 85 points. She comes with the Dimensional Watch equipped at no cost. She has improved movement, elevated, and hindering. She has improved targeting characters, so she can sit back behind characters and shoot from behind other characters. When Ghost Spider is given a move action and moves 5 squares or less after resolutions, she may make an attack. And it could be range or close. So she can move 5 and make a close attack or a range attack. So very diverse there because she can be used as like a charging piece or as a running shot kind of a piece. But you'll see that she's she can also has a lot of other cool things because of the Dimensional Watch. And the Dimensional Watch that she starts with.
Before you go to the Dimensional Watch, while you're looking that up, if she has the keyword celebrity, does that mean she gets paparazzi as well?
No, but that means that you can put her on on theme teams that have the celebrity keyword. So, like if I click on celebrity here, now you can see all these pieces that have celebrities, including the WWE pieces that have celebrity keyword. Right, so a lot of all these pieces here have the celebrity keyword.
Okay.
All right, but we'll go back up to we'll look at Spider-Man Venom. Okay, but let's look at the watch. Dimensional Watch. Equip any, unequip, drop. Effect, phasing teleport. So it gives you phasing teleport. When this character hits an opposing character, if no character has been placed this turn, after resolutions you may roll a d6. 3 through 6, place another friendly character with the Spider-Man family keyword adjacent. So it's got that like call in help from the Spider-Verse kind of trait. It gives it to anybody that wears that watch. So, and it's a light object. So that's pretty cool.
Oh, and it's 5 points. Okay.
Yeah, but for her it's free because she starts with it.
Gotcha.
All right, and now it's your turn.
Okay. Uh-oh, I got bubble wrap, so I have someone. Hold on. Let's see. I have an illusion generator, so I think I already know who that is. I have Spider-Man, but this Spider-Man is in the black and red costume. Deathlock, which was the one I kind of wanted, even though that show did not want him. And I'm going to go with Mysterio because he has the illusion generator.
Well, let me ask you, though, which one has the... So, do you have, out of white, green, silver, and gold, what do you have as the colors?
Silver.
Which one?
Silver for Mysterio.
Silver's Mysterio?
Yes.
Okay. All right, let's look
So
at
I'll take that one out because it has the extra piece that comes with it. And this is the piece. This is Mysterio. And this is the illusion generator.
Yes.
Okay.
I actually like this Mysterio a lot.
And here is his card. And here is the illusion generator. So I will start with Mysterio. He has the illusion generator. Mysterio may start the game with an illusion generator equipped at no cost. Yet another Sinister Six. Adjacent friendly characters with the Sinister Syndicate keyword can use shape change. That's actually pretty good. What horrors do you see in the smoke? Smoke cloud. Once per turn, Mysterio can use either incapacitate or mind control as free, but only to make a close attack and only to target characters occupying his smoke markers, regardless of adjacency. He also has stealth, mind control, incapacitate, super senses, willpower, mastermind, barrier, outwit, perplex, and probability control.
Yes.
And I'm going to guess because I see the back, there's a space, he also has a secret identity.
And so he starts with stealth, incapacitate, super senses, and outwit on his click there. Yeah, he can be used with a secret identity, but for this first click here, he has the outwit, super senses, incap, and stealth. So yeah, the idea with him is to keep him in stealth, because he can keep himself in stealth with the smoke cloud, but then also he can create smoke cloud, and then like you can generate hindering under other characters and then mind control them, which is pretty cool. But let's look at the let's not forget to look at the illusion generator and see what that does. So
okay, so the effect, shape change. When this character uses it and succeeds, after resolutions, generate an illusion bystander. And equip any character in the square or holding this object has power, equip this object. Unequipped drop. When unequipped, place this object in the previously equipped character's square. A character equipped by this object can use this effect and has a 10-point value.
Good. So yeah, so Mysterio starts with that for free. So that means he automatically starts with shape change, and if he succeeds, he creates a bystander token. Let's look at the. Do they have the illusion bystander up here? Let me see if they have it.
It is number S002.
There it is. That's the illusion bystander. So it's 8. 8. So it has incapacitate. So with a 10 attack, incapacitate, and they have shape change as well. So lots of shape change. Lots of smoke and shape change, and incap. Very good. Very good. I'm liking these pulls. I'm liking these.
So, just for the new people that may be watching, like I was new, if it's not Mysterio using the illusion generator, I have to get the 10 charged.
If it's not Mysterio using the illusion generator, you have to use 10 points on your team. Yes.
Okay. Just making sure.
Let's take a look. So we have Jason McIndale, who I think is the Mysterio guy. We have Eddie Brock. We have a Hobgoblin. Oh, we have a Chase. I got a Chase. Do you want to look at the Chase? Okay, I'm glad I got a Chase in this brick.
Kind of have to.
Hobgoblin and Toxin, and the Chase is Leonardo da Venom.
Oh, you got the cool one.
So, let's take a look at Leonardo da Venom. Not the one it's not one of the top 3 chases. Like, there's, I'm not gonna complain because, obviously, I actually like all the chases. I like them all. They're really fun and cool. So I'm just gonna go get them all. To be honest with you,
personally, I like the way is it the steampunk one with the
The penny, yeah.
Yeah, I kind of like that. Just the look of that one.
Well,
That one's kind of cool.
So do you know what the chases do? Like what their purpose is? Like their big gimmick?
This series, no.
So I'll show you when we look at him. So let's take a look at his sculpt first. So there is Leonardo da Venom.
That is cool.
It's so cool.
That is kind of cool. I'm not gonna lie.
And yeah, I'm excited actually about this one. I'm excited about Leonardo. You know, I don't yeah I'm happy. Let's take a look at what he does. Let's take a look. So share screen. Leonardo. So he is 90 points, or he can be used at 64 points, 60 points, either 60 or 90. Okay. At 90 points, he has 11 movement with running shot, 11 attack with energy explosion, with 4 range, 18 defense with invulnerable, and 3 damage with a special. Now here's the big gimmick with the chases. My kind of allies. When establishing theme teams, characters on your starting force with the scientist keyword gain the Spider-Man family keyword. So, you start him, like, let's say you start him at let's say you start him at 60 points. Like, just to say, right? 60 points, right? Now, anybody on your team that's a scientist now has the Spider-Man family keyword.
Okay.
And now you can make all kinds of mix and match theme teams. Because you could put Spider-Man on the team. And you can put in like all kinds of team. You can make it makes it a lot more versatile to make teams. Like you can make scientist teams with and you could also to become a named theme team, which means you get theme team probability control because it's a named theme team instead of a generic theme team. Do you remember how that works?
I do with the theme team. I do.
Yeah. So like the named theme team, it allows you to prob. A generic theme team, you don't get those probs. So, yeah, so those are pretty cool. But then let's say what else he has. He has when Leonardo Venom hits an opposing character, if no other character has been placed this turn, after resolutions you may roll a d6, 3 through 6. Place another friendly character whose name includes Venom adjacent.
Okay. I have a question about this one.
Yes.
Now, if no character has been placed, that means that you have to move Venom first, because then no other character has been moved yet. Or how does that work with when it says no character has been placed this turn? Does that mean from the sidelines in?
So placing and moving is different.
Okay.
So moving means you actually either running shot or charge or actual just regular move, right? Placing is lifting off the board and then putting it somewhere else. Like some things act as placement instead of movement. Like for example, if you're using telekinesis, it acts as placement instead of movement.
That was the one I was okay. Gotcha.
Yeah, so they have that. Then he has flurry and plasticity and shape change. Oh, that's really cool. So he's got the Blades Charge Flurry at 60 points. I really like him at 60 points actually because he has that. He also has Outwit and Perplex. When Leonardo da Venom makes an attack roll of doubles and hits, choose one. The attack is a critical hit, or after resolutions, unequip all equipment equipped to a hit target. Yeah, that's cool. Outwit and Perplex. When an opposing character uses Outwit or Perplex, their maximum range is 4. Alright, that's a really cool piece. I like it. And he's got the shield team ability on top of that and the shield keyword. That's fun. That's really cool. And it's Eddie Brock. Awesome.
Now, how come when if you have Eddie Brock that he doesn't get a secret identity?
I actually have another Eddie Brock in here.
No, because I know Eddie Brock has a secret identity, but you can't use this one.
You can't use this one. You had to use him on like another Venom.
Okay.
I think that would just make it too insane.
Oh, I agree. It's just I was just curious. Just curious.
Yeah. All right, so it's your turn. Your turn.
Okay,
Matt.
my turn.
All right, I'm glad I pulled a chase. And that's just a cool sculpt. I love it.
1 sec, I dropped.
I kind of want to get all these chases, to be honest with you.
Okay, I have a Black Widow, a Ghost Spider, She-Venom, so that's a double, Gwen Stacy, and Mary Jane Watson, but they gave me... Hold on.
I think that's the same brick. That's the same booster that I opened before with the Ghost Spider.
And I got a Dimensional Watch, so yes. So...
Either way, I don't know if you want to skip that one or if you want to just pick a different piece from it.
I will use Gwen Stacy then.
Okay, let's take a look.
Okay, so let me pull her card up. And that's because she has a... So Gwen Stacy, here we go. That's Gwen Stacy. Secret identity, Ghost Spider. When Gwen Stacy would be KO'd, you may instead replace her with the secret identity character with a listed name on click number 9. This game. When that replacement is KO'd, it scores the character's points and an additional 25 points. And our other white one is, how loud do you want it? Opposing characters within 4 squares can't use super senses.
Oh, wow, that's really good.
Yeah, so if you're going to go against Spider-Man's, that's what you're going with.
That's where you're going.
She has
absolutely.
A charge, a sidestep. She has super senses, exploit weakness, support, and she has the team ability of Spider-Man with their wild card, uncopyable.
So she just shuts off Peter Parker's Spidey sense.
Yeah. So I have a question while I'm still unpacking these. When you go with the secret identity, so just to keep you in mind, she gets knocked out. I can bring in Ghost Spider. Can she bring in the watch with her?
Yeah, she starts with the watch when she starts the game.
Okay.
But she doesn't start on her first click. She starts on that. On click 9, I think she starts on.
Yeah, I was just curious because I was like, wait, I remember we talked about that. Okay.
Alrighty.
But it's kind of funny that we got the same exact pack.
So, time for more stuff. Spidey stuff. Not really Spidey, it's more of a... I guess it's a spider-centric. It's more of a Venom-centric. It's more of a Carnage-centric.
Yeah. Definitely a symbiote-centric one.
Alright, so we have Black Widow again, Marvella, Riot, Deathlock, and Iron Man. And I think we're going to look at Marvella. Marvella is really cool. I'll show you.
Iron Man was the one we were talking before this filming that I didn't want to tell you about.
Iron Man?
Yeah. I was like, he might know.
There's Marvella. So Marvella is actually known as Mary Jane Watson, and also this Iron Man is Mary Jane Watson too. You know that, right?
I do know that she does get the iron suit at some point.
Yeah, I think the Scott Porter talked about it in his unboxing.
He did. That's how I saw it.
All right, so let's take a look at Marvella. A lot of people have been liking this piece as well. And I can see why. Because she's a lot like the Chases, only 15 points, I believe. Yeah.
I'm going to assume she has a secret identity also.
Marvella, she's 15 points. She's a rare. When establishing theme teams, characters on your starting force with this celebrity keyword gain the Spider-Man family keyword. And then she has sidestep and flight, but only if she has no action tokens. She has barrier, so she can put up walls. She has empower. She has incap. Now that trait would only come into play if she's on your starting force, not if she's on their sideline, I think. Because it's not a sideline active trait. So if you turned into her, that trait would not be there.
Does the secret identity work the other way? Like if you knock out, let's say, Spider-Man, Peter Parker can come in?
Actually, there is a Spider-Man that does that, but generally no. But there is a Spider-Man that can turn back into Peter Parker in this set. That's been a topic of much discussion lately. People really like it.
So basically, you have to go from the human to the superhero. That's the only way to go.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. Okay, your turn, Matt.
All right. Oh. I think we got the same pack, my friend. I have Toxin, Leonardo the Venom, Hobgoblin, Eddie Brock, and Jason McIndoe.
So did we really get the exact same brick?
I think we might have. So I don't know which one to go over here. Hold on. So let me try to pick a different one. So
first, I think you should hold up. You got to hold up your Leonardo da Venom.
I mean, I'm happy I got this one because this one's kind of cool looking.
Oh yeah, there we go.
This one's kind of cool looking, but the fact that for the sake of this video, I mean, and here is Hobgoblin.
Yep, that was in mine. That was in my. Yep.
That was in yours too. All right, so
Hobgoblin.
maybe we'll just go over.
Matt, does it look like this?
Yeah. Yeah. So I guess we really don't have to go over this one. I mean, unless you want me to go over Toxin.
Yeah, we can look at Toxin.
All right, so let's look at Toxin. Let me just open. I can't believe we have the same case. That's kind of funny. All right. So Toxin.
Mm-hmm.
he has the keywords of Codex, Sinister Syndicate, Monster, Police, and Reporter. His real name is unknown and Eddie Brock. And just what I figured, he has the symbiote, plasticity, shape change, hunting those who deserve it, leap, climb. When Toxin uses it after resolutions, he may make a close attack. So I don't know what leap climb is because I am new, so maybe you would like to explain what that is.
So, okay, so let's take a look. I'll share screen. Look at Toxin. Alright, so plasticity and shape change. You know what plasticity is?
Yes.
And then shape change, and then you know Blaze Claw's fangs. He has Blaze Claw's fangs, the red, right? Okay. Leap climb. Leap climb means that he can move through hindering. He can move through elevated. There's a couple of different other things. Let me check the power on my phone. I'll take a look at what it exactly does. Because I don't remember offhand. Okay, so it moves through hindering, elevated, or outdoor blocking. Can move past characters without stopping. Breakaway +2. And move up, and also elevation does not affect adjacency when choosing targets for a close attack, which means if I'm on the edge of an elevated and you're on the bottom, you can still close attack up to me.
Oh, okay.
But the main thing about leap climb is that you can move through all different types of terrain without stopping. So, which is improved movement is a really big part of the game. Improved movement and improved targeting it really helps characters be good. So, this character can leap climb, so it can move through like green and red terrain and brown terrain, all the different types of terrain. And then after he moves, he can make a close attack, which is really cool. And it's kind of crazy for 50 points. He can move 9 full squares and then make a close attack.
So here's Eddie Brock, and he's rocking a awesome mullet. If you're lucky enough to pull this one, he really does have a beautiful blonde mullet. He gets knocked out, I can use him. So these two can be used together.
Ooh, Eddie Brock and...
Yep, because his real name is Eddie Brock. So secret identity. If Eddie Brock gets knocked out, I can switch him.
What does it say on Eddie Brock's card? Does it say Toxin underneath the list of characters? Yep, he can turn into Toxin. Yep. Yep, you can do that.
Okay. Your turn.
My turn. So I wonder if I'm gonna get a Venom Groot then.
I don't know.
If we got the exact same brick, I mean, this is gonna be.
I hope not.
This is gonna be pretty exciting then. We'll see. Pretty darn exciting. I think if we did get the exact same brick, that would just make for good TV. We'll see.
Oh yeah. Oh no, then I'm gonna pull a wild card, the last box. We have the same set.
Alright, so let's see. I have Steel Serpent, Carnage Minion, Hammerhead, Carrion. Is this the very first is this the very first one that you opened? And
I believe so. I'm looking at my pieces. I believe it is.
And Iron Fist?
Yep. Wait, hold on. Yeah, that is. Well, now it's just got interesting.
All right, this is getting interesting. Okay, So funny. All right, yeah, I think we got the same brick, Matt. So let's see. Let's look at Steel Serpent.
If that's the case, I'm pulling a wild card. The last one. I'm telling you now.
I faced Steel Serpent today in Sealed, and it was pretty good. So here's Steel Serpent. He's kind of like a bad version of Iron Fist. You like the evil version?
They should have done that on Netflix.
I wonder if he was on Netflix. Maybe he was.
I think they might have hinted at him, but nothing
sometimes they go by the real names. Like, did they have a Davos in the Netflix show?
You know what? That one was my least favorite one.
Yeah, I don't know. But anyway,
part of the problem was I knew the Punisher was coming, and I was just really hyped for that, and I just.
So this is what he does. He's 60 points. He has the Hydra team ability. He has the Hydra, Kunlun, martial artist, and mystical keywords. He has charge, quake, super senses, and power and leadership. He has improved movement for characters. And he has once per turn, when an adjacent friendly character is damaged by an opponent's attack, give Steel Serpent a Chi token, or a Chi token, free. Move any number of Chi tokens to make that many attacks against different targets. Maximum damage value 3. So, yeah, so if he's next to somebody and I attack that guy and I damage them, he gets a Chi token, and then anytime you want during the game, you can free remove that token to make a free attack.
Now that could. Oh, you know what I was going to say? Can that be a ranged attack? But he has a 0, so he can't do a ranged attack.
Exactly.
Okay. This is what I mean when you're learning it, that you learn the basics before you learn all the special powers.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
And that will pay off.
Well, you started with the Justice League Unlimited starter set, and that
I did.
And you should get some more play out of that set, because it's not a. I mean, starter sets and Fast Forces are pretty good for beginning play, but also one set that I just recommend for everybody overall, that's beginning, is the I think it's the best set. I just think it's the best starter set for beginners. Is the Avengers versus the Masters of Evil Battleground set. It's really good.
I saw that online.
It's really good for beginners, because basically what they did was they made these pieces, and they give you 2 cards for each piece. They give you an advanced card and a beginner's card. And
they should do that for all of them.
They should, right?
They should. That's like I said, when I jumped into the deep end, I just jumped in. So.
But now you're doing really well. Now you're doing really well. So sometimes it's good to
still learning. Still learning. So let me.
And go ahead, Matt.
All right. Okay, so I already know what piece I want to show you guys, and I have Black Cat, David Burkhart, Venom, Aaron Davis, and the one I want to show you is Jack-O-Lantern.
Okay.
I think because of my other brick that I opened, I think I might have every flyer except for that Red Goblin that you have. So let me get the Jack-O-Lantern card out. Oh, he has to have a secret identity if I see KO, and then Pumpkin Bombs. Jack-O-Lantern may start the game with Pumpkin Bombs. equipped at no cost. Hallucinogenic pumpkin bomb. Smoke cloud as free, but only generate 3 markers. When an opposing character occupying one of Jack-o'-lantern's smoke markers makes an attack, characters they would target can use shape change. Wow, that's a big one. Pogo Blast, he has running shot, sidestep, force blast, pulse wave, penetrating psychic blast, toughness, willpower, ranged combat expert, and then the team ability is a Sinister Syndicate. When this character makes an attack, you may replace his attack value with the printed attack value of an adjacent friendly character that can use this team ability.
Good, Matt. Yeah. Yeah, so he starts on his first click, he's got running shot and toughness. And he's got 10 attack and 3 damage and 17 defense. With a 10 speed. 6 range.
And I have to say, this is a really, really cool design. That's the one thing I'm not disappointed getting into this is I'm reliving when I was a youngster. Some of these things they're really well done.
Very nice, very nice. Okay, so let's see what we got here. This is booster number 5. No, booster number 6.
Don't you feel like you already know what you're gonna get?
Almost. Maybe it's Jack-o'-lantern. We'll see. If this is Jack-o'-lantern, I'm gonna laugh.
Yeah, that.
Oh, looks like we got a Venom Groot.
Seriously?
Seriously.
We got the same brick.
Black Cat, Mary Jane Watson, She-Venom, Bombshell, and Venom Groot. The Venom Groot is a little bit kind of coming through the plastic there. Let me just make sure he doesn't break. There we go. I had to snap it back because it looked like it was coming off a little bit. Yep, so we have a little bit of a venomized Groot. To go along with a Leonardo da Venom. So, let's see. Why does Black Cat have the ruler keyword? Is she a ruler? It's weird. That's odd. She-Venom. I think I'm just gonna let you go. Because we've seen.
I have a feeling we're gonna do this. All right, so.
Yeah, I think we should just keep moving for a little bit. Keep moving.
All right, so let's see. Oop. Hold on. Ooh. I think I know which guy I'm going to use. I'm going to show you. I have a. I don't think we have the same brick because I did not see you pull this one yet, and I think we were going opposite directions. So I have a Spider-Man, American Son, Harry Osborn, Peter Parker, and the guy I'm going to show is Knall. And Knall comes with an all-black, the Necro sword.
Let me tell you, I hope we have the same brick because I really want him. So
let me just get to his card. As soon as I saw it, I was like, ooh. It's kind of fun when you open a brick and you see like the extra bubble wrap and you're like, oh, something cool is in this one. All right, so I got that. So I got the sword out, and let me just. I hope I'm saying his name right.
No.
No? So the K sound. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, so here is Knall's card.
I'm actually a little jealous that you get to preview him.
All right, so the first symbiote, my shadow. Knall may start the game with an all-black, the Necrosword equipped, at no cost. The god of symbiotes. Plasticity, but has breakaway +3, and opposing characters have breakaway -3 instead. Shape change, but succeeds on 4 through 6. When Knall KOs an opposing character after resolution, heal 2 clicks. Unbreakiness, stealth, smoke cloud as free, but generates obscuring terrain markers instead. Free. Place Knall in a square of obscuring terrain within 4 squares. At some point, he has charge, flurry, sidestep, invincible, impervious, invulnerability, regeneration, outwit, and probability control.
Yeah, so if you just look at his dial, he's massive at 250 points. He's got power cosmic team ability, which means he's protected outwit, and he's got willpower. You know, he could be. Also, don't forget, Matt. You've been looking for cosmic. He's got the cosmic keyword.
You know, it's funny as you were saying that. I was looking at my cosmic team I have set up on my desk, and I'm like, oh, he's gonna slide right in over there.
And he can play. He can play it. You can play him at 125. So at 125 points, he's pretty good. So definitely a good, decent guy. And then did you read the all black the necro
I did not read it yet. Effect: Giant Reach 2. When this character makes a close attack, opposing characters can't use shape change or super senses and can't reduce damage below 1. Indestructible. This object can only be KO'd by using it in an object attack or by its own effect. Equipped any. Any character in this square or holding this object has power equip this object. When unequipped, place this object in the previously equipped character square. A character that's equipped by this object can use its effect.
Very cool.
It is a cool one.
All right. I hope I got him too. I can't see why not, though. I think we got the same brick.
I just hope for the sake of this video we don't.
Okay, so I'm going to let you in on a little secret, Matt. Take a look at my booster. We got Spider-Man, American Son, Harry Osborn, Peter Parker, and Knall.
Got the same brick.
Yeah, I'm gonna open the next one. I'm gonna go to the next one. I'm gonna open one. So let's see. But yeah, so that's really cool though. I'm really happy I got Knall. So that means you didn't get a red goblin yet.
No, which means in the 3 I have left, that's in there.
It's definitely in there, yeah. My sword is bent. Is your sword bent?
Yes.
A little bit?
Has a slight bend to it.
Mine's a little bit more bent. It's alright. You should have seen. Well, it's better than. Remember a while ago, they had Mjolnir, Thor's hammer, and when it came out, it used to just break all the time. People used to glue it back together. But it was an expensive piece too. It was really expensive. All right, so yeah, I'm gonna open the next one up. Okay, I got Aaron Davis, Venom, Daniel Burkhart, Jack-O-Lantern, and Black Cat. You already pulled Jack-O-Lantern as well.
I did.
Good look at Venom. Let's look at Venom. This is just regular Venom. Like Eddie Brock Venom.
Kind of excited to get Red Goblin now.
So here is Venom. Venom 007A. He is 65 points. He has 4 range, 9 movement with charge, 11 attack with super strength, 18 defense with toughness, 3 damage. That's on his first click. He's got Indomitable. He has the Codex, Monster, Reporter, Sinister Syndicate, and Spider-Man family keywords. He has the elevated and hindering, improved movement, elevated and hindering. He has symbiote trait, plasticity, and shape change. I did notice that they removed the part where because they used to make symbiotes like Venom type characters, where it said plasticity, shape change, and this character automatically breaks away. But they took that part out. I think maybe because it was too powerful. That's my guess. But because automatically breaking away can be really powerful. Then he has a lethal protector trait. Once per attack, when an adjacent friendly character takes damage, give Venom a protector token. Free, remove a protector token to make a close attack that deals penetrating damage. Okay, so that's he gets a free attack. That's cool. All right. Once per attack. So. Okay. All right. Not bad. All right, your turn, Matt.
Okay.
How many do you have left?
3.
You have 3?
Oh, hold on. It might be different here.
Got anything cool?
I have a Prowler, Demo Goblin, Tombstone, Jason McIndale. I think the one I'll show off is the Spider Carnage.
Oh, not bad.
Just grab his card. All right, Spider Carnage. He has Codex, Maximum Carnage, and Monster. His real name is Miles Morales. Oh, okay. Maximum Carnage. Once per turn, Spider Carnage hits. After resolution, deal 1 penetrating damage to up to 2 opposing characters that weren't hit but are adjacent to a hit character. Symbiotic Codex Hunter. Plasticity, shape change. When Spider Carnage KOs an opposing character, after resolutions, heal 1 click. If that character has the Codex keyword, heal 3 clicks instead. And 6-armed terror. Leap, climb, sidestep. Power. Make 3 close attacks. Maximum damage value 3. And he also has Flurry, Precision Strikes, Blaze Claw's Fangs, Super Senses, and Combat Reflexes and Battle Fury.
Right. He starts on his first click. He starts with that special power, which is 6-armed terror, and then he has Precision Strike on his first click, Super Senses, and Battle Fury. Yep. Very good. Okay. And that's a cool sculpt. Definitely cool. I'm expecting to get him in one of my packs.
That definitely seems the way it's going.
So I'm gonna open the next 2, okay?
Yeah.
And I'll let you end on the last one. Wait, no, you have 2
Well,
more, right? You have 2 more? Or
Yeah, I have 2 more. Then I'm going to bring out the wild card in the last one.
Alright, so it looks like I got Mysterio. And a Deathlock here. Iron Fist, Mysterio, Molten Man, Deathlock, and Spider-Man. We already looked at that one. Right? With the Illusion Generator. Right? We already saw that one?
Yep.
So... ready to see what I'm probably gonna spoil it for you here. Do you want to go next? You could go next if you want.
No. Finish yours off. Finish yours off.
Demo Goblin, Tombstone, Jason McIndale, Spider Carnage, and Prowler. Oh, I must have opened some that you didn't. All right, okay, yeah. So go ahead, you open yours, and I think probably the ones that I already opened. Oh, you still didn't get Red Goblin.
I did not. All right. So I have Marvella, Black Widow, Riot, Deathlock, and Iron Man.
All right, that's the Marvella that we looked at. Okay, and I'm gonna
The
guess your
Marvella we looked
last
at.
pack has Red Goblin.
There it is.
There it is.
There it is. All right. So I believe I have every flyer. And just to prove it, there are 5 people that have hoverboards, and I have all 5.
Nice, nice.
So I can use pumpkin bombs galore.
Pumpkin bombs galore. Yep. That's awesome. Yeah, I have the pumpkin bombs as well. So you got that from your other brick, right?
I did.
And I got
I
that.
did.
I got the Green Goblin with the pumpkin bombs from my sealed play, and I also pulled Venom Doctor Strange from my sealed play earlier today. So I am happy with the things that I got today. So all in all, a good day, and
Yeah.
Coffee and Clicks fans, thank you for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you enjoy my content. And be sure to check us out. Be sure to check out my other interviews on the channel and things that we have been doing on the channel to create good HeroClix content. Don't forget, wake up and smell the clicks. Thanks a lot and have a great day.